G'day guys, I hope you're well. We're going to look at Ethereum here and why I think the 5,000 magic number will set off altcoin run. Okay, so the elephant in the room is 5,000 for Ethereum. Couple of things to note. All right, let's break it down. It's a bit yuck on the weekly. There's a higher, lower, higher, high. It's a very fast run. One of the things that I note, all right, we've got to get up through this level right here, which is, just below 5,000. We get above 5,000, all-time highs, round number taken out. I think that will be the beginning of what we want to see. Now, I don't think it's going to send altcoins into a spin, just the same as, Binance having pumped hard hasn't sent all the coins listed on Binance to the moon. But I think that it will be the catalyst for a bit of a domino effect down through the market, especially the Ethereum ecosystem projects. DeFi, I think, will have a good run. And I think a lot of these narratives will start to have a bit of room to play out. Now, a couple of things about Ethereum. One, it's let everyone down a lot this year until recently. It had been pretty average. It loves a consolidation. So what we've got now let me just bring this down, make it, somewhat of a consolidation. This is not a tradable level for me, not even close. But you can see she's banging around a bit between, let's call it 4,000 and 4.8. Yeah, it's banging around. It's not really got any legs. It's neither here nor there. It goes down a bit, it goes up a bit, but we're not really getting anywhere. And what I hope to see is a higher low and a push up through 5,000. That's what I hope to see. But coming back to Ethereum liking a breakout, let's have a look at a few things here. So Ethereum breakout, consolidation, break. Have a look over here. Consolidation, she dips, higher low, break, and a run. That's what I'm hoping up here. Consolidation, she dips, here, pullback, higher low, and then a run. Where else has it done that? Well, let's go back over here as well. Loves a consolidation, 2-7. Consolidate, break, and break strong. When it breaks from a consolidation, it generally has a pretty darn strong move. Same with over here. This is a very messy one, but again, break, not so much of a move here, but then a very strong move through the early stages of 2024. So from my standpoint, I'm seeing what I'm liking. Ethereum is building, it's consolidating, and it is the big dog when it comes to alt market, of course, being the second highest market cap next to Bitcoin. If we can get up through $5,000, I really believe that we will start to see Ethereum, the alt market start to run hard and open the door for us to get what we want from this alt season, which is an alt season. I don't think everything's going to rise with the rising Ethereum or rising Bitcoin. I think it's going to be a much more considered run, and I think we'll see, I'm hopeful anyway, that we see a maturity in this space where revenue projects that are really doing something and making money, i.e. a real business, start to take over, because it'll make investing in the space a heck of a lot easier, and it should clear out a lot of the dilution that we're seeing with just absolute nonsense rubbish projects that just don't deliver, but they take your money. We've all been there and seen plenty of that this cycle. So there you go. Ethereum through 5,000. Do I think it can do it? Absolutely, yes, I do. We've still got treasury, treasury companies buying up Ethereum. It's the biggest. Ethereum is the biggest narrative of these treasury companies, of course, next to Bitcoin. Coupled with Solana starting to creep in, but it is ETH that really dominates that sector. And I just think that there's going to be a really good run on Ethereum. What I'm waiting for, well, it's quite simple. I want to see us push through at least this level here with a higher low, giving us that daily uptrend. And if I can get that daily uptrend, I'll be looking for pullbacks to 47.8 for long trades. Now, if you watched my video from yesterday, you will have seen that I pointed out a trade that I had raised an order on. I pointed this out before, I believe it was right around the time I was entered or just before. It was over here, and you can see it has played out extremely well. Today, options that were available, all shorts. I did a video, short here in profit, short here would be in profit, short here would be in profit. Well, it would have been break even because you would have got 1-to-1 then stopped out. Sorry. And short on list, which was my favorite, would be in good profit there as well. Now, I didn't get any of those, and I told you in the video that I did, and in my story, that I just didn't have the liquidity. It's not very often that happens. But again, being able to go long is great. Being able to make money when the market tells you it's likely to fall, You got to be able to do that, guys. Anyway, join the free newsletter if you want to find out more of what I do, how I do it, and how I can pick trades. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Have yourself a great day. Any questions, by the way, just drop it in the comment section below. I'm happy to answer them. If you think I'm a mad dog and I'm absolutely wrong, hey, I'm happy for you to have a go at me there too and challenge me. Anyway, have a great week and a great night. Bye for now.